Okay, so this video for this cause is going to be on what would I want to know the future in terms of what is going to happen with this cause when it comes to um, starting a Christian ministry, starting a business organization, starting a nonprofit, or profit and nonprofit to make the world a better place. Would I want to know what is going to happen, when it's going to happen, how is it going to happen? Truthfully, no. If God wanted me to know some things, or somehow I got told certain things, and then if those were true, then those stuff were end up coming true. Then that's different. However, the thing is though, is the way I look at it is, it sounds all well good to know the future. Sounds nice. Sounds positive. Sounds great. Sounds like, wow, that's something to look forward to. However, where is your hope in the future if you already know what's going to happen and you know everything's going to be good? For one, actually, this goes into part of the reason why I wouldn't want to know. See, I was homeless in the past, and I believe that God allowed that to happen so I'd feel the need to create better homeless shelters. I've been poor in my life since I turned 18 and still am. And if I knew what was going to happen in the future, it would how would it have changed that for better and for worse? It could have made it better. However, God allowed for me to be poor for good reasons, like help me to be humble, help me to feel the need to help the poor. And I believe that God allows things to happen for different purposes, different reasons, for good things to happen, for bad things to happen, for everything to happen. There's good things that can come out of it. Yes, God doesn't want us to sin. Yes, doesn't want us to have bad things happen. However, God can bring good out of good and bad. And this, for myself, who believes in God and Jesus, and I'm born again Christian, and where I'm trying to start a Christian ministry, even though it could be for anyone, no matter what you believe, as long as you're about love, as long as you're about hope, as long as you're about making the world a better place. Because that's why I try not to tell people too much about starting a Christian ministry, stuff like that, is because this is for anyone, no matter what you believe. Loving all, giving hope to all, including all, overall just making the world a better place, and anybody who wants to help make the world better, in a loving, positive, good way. So anyway, would I really want to know the future with this? I'd like to know and believe this will succeed. See, I believe and know this will succeed. However, there is that, 1% or that possibility that I could be wrong. However, the thing is, though, just like being a Christian, that how important it is to have faith. And without faith, we can't please God. We need works with faith. However, like the different people in the Bible talks about, along with Scripture in general, talks about how important faith is. And, if I'm really meant to start a Christian ministry, which I believe I am, it takes faith to make this happen. It takes faith to believe that God will make this happen. God will make the impossible possible. Life isn't easy, however, life is worth it. So would I really want to know? No, I wouldn't. Sometimes I think I want to know. Sometimes I think I want to know about the future in general. And I will admit that I have wondered about, okay, what's going to happen, or wanting to know the future. There's been more than one occasion where I really want to know the future, to the point that I will admit, unfortunately, being a Christian, I've gone into, curious about, the whole psychic thing, and predictions, and, wanting to know, what's going to happen, to the point of even, looking into it, the people or in general. However, we're all sinners. We fall short of the glory of God. It's a matter of how we're going to feel that conviction and want to do better, Just I realize that's, not something that I should be focused too much on. Just prophecy, or want to know, about Revelation and what's going to happen. That's all well and good. However, at the same time, it's more about focusing on, witnessing to others, saving the lost, being a good example for people who are not Christians, just being the best person we can be as Christians and in general as people. So I mean, I could want to know, and that's all well good. However, there are things we're not supposed to know in the future, for one, and two, it can be better for us not to know. And how, like I said, there's good things that can come from no matter what experience we went through, whether it's good, bad, everything. And how important it is to just believe that there's hope regardless of how things are going and how things could go. Like I said, before, I really hope and believe this will succeed, and that this will really make the world a better place in a really big way. And so I don't know when this will start. I don't know when this will become big. I don't know when I'll actually have a building where people will be able to meet in, and all those kind of important things. I have bought a building, but it's a condemned building that needs to be fixed up, and I haven't registered as a profit or nonprofit yet. So I need help with people who know what they're doing. I have a lot of strengths. I have experience in different areas. I especially experience at making videos, public speaking, like when it comes to videos and talking to a bunch of people. I don't have much experience with talking for a whole hour. However, with doing this, that definitely helps with be able to talk for an hour, along with practice makes perfect. And sometimes we just all of a sudden talk for an hour, and then eventually it becomes easier and easier. Just like whatever experience I had experience in, get better and better at it, along with things that I haven't had experience at, and become better and better, even if it's the first time. Whether it be like I've done painting, done construction cleanup, or just I've done a little bit of construction in general, or working in restaurants, helping the homeless, or whatever else. So I really believe in would not only say I hope, but believe, and like I say, I know this will happen. I hope for the best for everyone, and believe that there is hope for all, and believe in all, and how important it is to love all unconditionally. So hope you'll be a part of this amazing cause, and just how important it is to make the world a better place. Make the world a better place. Let's make the world a better place.